Welcome back to the show. It's JP the Outlaw here to give you my Raw review for June the 26th, 2017. 27th, forgive me. Anyway, I want to go over a couple of things. One, I'm sorry, guys. I missed early this morning. I normally put it out there and woke up extremely tired. Barely made it to work. But I'm here, still giving you my review. I feel as though we're moving forward in a good momentum, a nice slow, nice easy pace, and we're on it, man. I don't want to slow down. Of course, I would love to give it to you soon after Raw is over, but I like to put a little time on it, let you guys rest after anything you see that might fuck up your eyesight, like a Monday Night Raw. Speaking of fucking up your eyesight, let's go over the show. First, they got Roman and Braun in the segment. Of course, Roman hits the ring. Everybody's telling him to get the fuck out of there because nobody likes him. And we all understand why. Braun's come out. And don't get me wrong, I'm down with promoting the match, but you're over pushing this goddamn fucking ambulance match. I know it's in the fucking ambulance. Braun doesn't have to make an entrance inside of the ambulance. I just got used to him yelling his fucking name when he came down the ramp. But again, WWE seemed to be shifting their focus on other superstars. So this Braun shit happening really is not on their to-do list, even though it started off the show. Of course, you can have Raw without fucking Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman being the fuck that they're both back in 100% shape. So, understand that. Next segment starts off with Elias Samson getting ready to cut a, what is that? What do you call that with three people when they all sing one song? A corset? Am I saying that? Quartet. Getting ready to perform a quartet in front of the WWE fans. And quickly got cut off by the Hardy Boys. And, of course, Finn Balor comes out because Elias Samson was out there. You know where they're going with this. A 6-man tag match. Fucking good spot in this match. It was a segment where the Hardys and Finn Balor all did their pose at the same time. I think the Hardys was on the apron. And Jeff was on the steps. Matt was on the apron. And Finn was doing his thing with when he goes in the air, and, you know, Matt did his crazy broken Matt Hardy shit, and, of course, Jeff did his shit. So, I thought that was all right. I thought that was a good pop. Another segment. This match was actually a good match. It went a good amount of time to start off the night. So, undoubtedly, of course, you give it to the Hardys. You're supposed to give them that much of a window, and plus Finn was involved. Why not? I don't like him going up against Elias Samson, but what else can you do with Finn? You need to get him over. You also got to get over Cesaro and Sheamus. And I actually think they helped put Finn over tonight. I think they did a good job of helping sell some of the action in the ring. There was a nice spot where Finn threw over Sheamus, and then turned around and threw over Cesaro and hit his swanton dive over the ropes. So I thought it was a good segment. Or I forget what they call that. I call it a swanton over the rope because that's what it looks like to me. Okay? So don't forgive me for not actually knowing that name because I normally do. Goldust versus R-Truth. Nice video package from Dust earlier before the match. Of course, there was no match. He attacks R-Truth with the cameraman's camera. And, of course, gives him back the camera, which so many fucking plot holes in that. Of course, the camera is not working. You just beat R-Truth damn near over the back with it. I like the fact that they're giving him a, some type of win. I don't see fucking Goldust being the Universal Champion, the WWE Champion anytime soon. It'd be nice if he gets a mid-card title run out of this. And, of course, R-Truth got the TV show. So, on the WWE network. It's not going to be, I don't see nothing coming out of this but them two reasons why these two were featured on Monday's Night Raw. Now, mind you, they've been doing fucking video packages for a couple of months now, and we haven't seen them on a Monday Night Raw, but that's neither here nor there. Backstage segment with Samoa Joe and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman talking shit in an interview. Joe sneaks up right behind him and tells him he needs to send a message to Brock Lesnar. I'm waiting to put the coquina clutch on you. Clearly, you're finally fucking booking Samoa Joe the way he's supposed to be booked. Not like an asshole that's playing in the background. Samoa Joe will fuck your shit up. That's what they did in TNA with Samoa Joe when he went up against Kurt Angle. Why you think all the indie marks are so high on Samoa Joe? Because that's how he should be featured. Not getting over on a technicality, giving the coquina clutch to Roman Reigns. That's bullshit. All the way around. You put him up against a credible opponent, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle. Fuck, even Triple H. I throw his name out there. You put him up against somebody credible, fucking John Cena. And you can build a top-level superstar. And this is what they're starting to do with Joe. Just with Paul Heyman and his fucking promo cuts on Joe. And Joe retaliation of the promo cuts. Like, I hear you talking shit, I'm right there. Nice. I like it. That's the only... You got to book Joe right going up against Brock. And they're finally doing something good. I'm behind them 100% on Samoa Joe. Another backstage segment with Bayley and Kurt Angle. There was a gauntlet match that was going on tonight for the women's, for the number one contender for the title. Now, again, I know this is, the Revolution and shit. SmackDown just did something similar to this. I think maybe 2 to 3 months ago. So, I'm not against this. I think this is good. You're using all your women at once, and you gave them the main event. Can't be mad at that. And matter of fact, I have more comments on that. I'll wait till I get to the women's part of the show. In-ring segment with the Miz, Maurice, and the Ass Clowns from Big Baller Sneakers, and the number one draft pick from the Lakers, and Luo Ball, which I am a Laker fan. I think they do quite well when they draft people. Yes. So I don't have a problem with him being in it. I have a problem with what was said around it. Now, of course, I am black and I could repeat it. But again, there's a moment to be, quote unquote, the N-word, or let me substitute, a goon. And there's times to not be a goon. And I feel as though just with him being around that scenario, you're labeled a goon. Of course, you have this old asshole out there showing his ass with the Big Baller Sneakers. Just take it for what it's worth. You're on an episode of Monday Night Raw. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Why the fuck is he on the show anyway? If you wanted to do something with the Big Baller Sneakers, you could have had fucking Enzo wearing some Big Baller Sneakers as he got thrown down the fucking ramp. Enzo rocking those new Big Baller Sneakers as he comes down the ramp and he gets thrown all around the place. You dig me? Cut a promo, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Cass. He just hating right now. You get what I'm saying? Because you already make him look weak. You make him look weak with the promo you cut literally right after all this bullshit. But let me, because this is the part where they drop the ball yet again, because now your mid-card looks like shit. You have enough people to have a decent mid-card, but it looks like shit. And these are my reasons. One, fuck all that Big Baller shit. They shouldn't even be in the fucking ring. And plus, they shouldn't even be eating up this much time. I think they ate up at least 45 minutes with Miz, Maurice, and finally getting to the match. And the match all together, it was like 45 minutes. That's too fucking much. moving on, even to make a better argument, there was I forget that guy's name from the new Transformers movie. He was out there, not Marky Mark. It wasn't Marky Mark, but he was out there. I think he played on what's the fuck is that TV show? Las Vegas. If y'all remember Las Vegas, leave a comment in the comment section if you remember Las Vegas. So anyway, yeah, he was out there. He's promoting fucking Transformers, and he was like background noise. He was just, why the fuck? I know you're in LA, but you don't have to make it seem like it's fucking, you're sitting there at fucking Hollywood Squares or some shit. You don't need to do that. Certain shit, you put him on the show. Oh, meet this guy. Have a segment. He comes down to the ring, cheers for his favorite wrestler. He gets the fuck out the way. That should have been the end of that. But no, you get dumb shit because you let this ass clown bring his son in and scream out some nigga shit. And again, you guys are trying to build your brand. Here you go. You dropping the fucking N-bomb. It doesn't make sense. Now again, me being an outlaw, I'm used to being I will drop the N-bomb whenever the hell I fucking feel like it. But in the same sense, there's a time and a place. Just throwing it out there. That's my my dad moment for the day. So take it as such. Going on back to the fucking review. So you get out of all this bullshit here, you get a six-way match, 6-man match. 6-man tag match with The Miz, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas versus Dean, Rhino, and Heath Slater. First of all, where the fuck did Rhino and Heath Slater come from? Okay? Because Dean came out a little bit towards the end of the segment talking about, I like free shit, and, I'm wearing one of your shirts. I'm going to fight on your behalf. Don't worry about it. Because the ass clown from Big Ballers just threw off his shirt. So nobody needs to see that and that shit. Of course, they're going with the name Miz Taraj for Miz's faction, and I think that is the dumbest shit ever. You should have went with A-listers because the Miz think he is an A-lister. It's easier, rolls right off the tongue, and it makes a lot of fucking sense. The A-listers, boom. You have Bo out. They always just in that fucking movie. They could do shit where they're just taking poses and shit like that. Have little camera crews come out like God damn it, that tag team Eminem, the tag team from back in the day with Joey Mercury and freaking Johnny Nitro. You can do something like that when you see the A-listers because that fucking name is god off. The Miz Taraj. Okay. Of course, Dean takes the loss after a kind of half-ass, sneak-ass win from the Miz Taraj. Curtis Axel picks up the win. I think it was Bo Dallas with the distraction, or vice versa. The Miz was getting pulled on the outside by Dean, and of course, Heath Slater was just there. Rhino eats the loss. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins versus Curtis. Not Curtis Axel, freaking Kurt Hennig. Not Kurt Hennig. Jesus Christ. I'm drawing a blank. Kurt Fax. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Seth Rollins. The reason why I'm drawing a blank, and it's going to come to me because I wanted to spit this out. Seth Rollins is on the cover of your game. You want to promote Seth Rollins in a good way. I understand that he has to pick up some wins, but you also don't want to make Bray Wyatt seem like a pussy. Fair enough. You do not have to cut a promo before his match with, again, of course, Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins. You don't want to have to fucking cut a promo with Kurt Hawkins, who's obviously not going to win this match. Even though, again, good effort. I like Kurt Hawkins. Think they should have left him down in NXT. He probably would have did wonders. But, and, he was on there when the show was bullshit, when it was like a fucking a game show on national TV. That's it.